Hello and welcome to another episode of LHON Solo, the Low Visionary, where we talk about all things vision impaired, legally blind, dealing with everyday life, things like that. In today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about humor, jokes, appropriate jokes, specifically blind jokes, when to kind of differentiate when to incorporate that or how to incorporate that into your everyday life. I'm actually going to make myself a little more comfortable here. So I'm going to go over here to my favorite chair, or as I've come to call it, my blind spot. Now, see, I can say that, and I'll tell you why. Because this spot where I've chosen to put my favorite chair, it happens to be right here next to these window blinds, so it makes sense. But I digress. Where was I? Oh, yes. Anyway, humor. Now, I'm going to go into a quote here. William Shakespeare once said, "Brevity is the soul of wit." LHON Solo said, "Levity is how you deal with I think that's kind of important to remember, that it's okay to be able to laugh at yourself. I like to think that I may have lost one of my 5 essential senses, but there is one sense that I've maintained or even gained, and that is my sensitivity. That doesn't make sense. But I like to think that there is one sense that I've maintained or even gained, and that is my sense and sensibility. I may have lost some of my pride and prejudice. Am I gonna say it's been a walk in Mansfield Park? No. What does blind humor have to do with Jane Austen? Probably nothing. But comment below if you can find any correlation. I gotta start editing these. But I like to think that there is a sense that I've maintained or even gained, and that is my sense of humor. There it is. So having a sense of humor is imperative, I believe. You have to kind of be able to look at the light in a dark situation, if you will. That's kind of funny. Anyway, being able to laugh at oneself is very important. The only things I would say maybe to avoid, or that are like a caveat for off limits when it comes to blind humor, is, you know, if like a blind person maybe mistakes something for something else, or trips and falls over, unless they're laughing at themselves already about that, maybe that might be a little bit of enough. Hang on, let's get down here. Hey, Stacy, the TV feels really hot. How long has that been on? She's been watching Hell's Kitchen all day long. How do you turn this off here? Hey, Stacy? What? Okay. Well, make sure to like and subscribe below, and share with your friends for more. I hope you've learned something today. I get it. Stacy, I think the TV overheated. I gotta start editing these. We're going for take 3. But I like to think... Nailed it.